It's really interesting when I think of the solution to the problem. It actually, I get a I get a sense of almost a laughter or an internal smile, because even using the word solution feels like it's heading for an outcome. It's heading for, okay, I'll get to the solution and life will be perfect and that's it, I'm done and I can sit back and relax, which is, yeah, which just feels really crazy to imagine. Yeah, and I don't have a lot of words around that sensation, but in some ways that is part of the solution. And this has been a big thing for me, that when I get serious and intense around whatever's happening, when I have a problem and I'm trying to find my way out, if I'm really serious and intense and it feels like the world could end if I don't get this right, I'm usually not focusing on the right aspect of what's going on. I'm not actually with the experience. I'm running a whole lot of stories about possible outcomes and fears and everything. So in a way, the solution is just to stay curious. Curious, for me, the first time it was used in a context of self-understanding, it really landed, and I've noticed that with any word, when I first hear it and think, oh, I love the sound of that word, it usually means there's a really deep truth in it, and that's a word to hang on to and keep as a reference point. And curious was one of those, because I thought, oh yeah, curiosity has this lightness to it, this sense of, yes, there's some crazy things happen and some horrible things happen and it can feel like it's the end of the world. But if I can retain some sense of curiosity, lightness, then that whole lens that I'm looking at whatever I'm experiencing can shift. So in a way, the solution is in how the world shows up, how this is where it gets tricky talking about some of this, because some of the words just don't fit the sensation. But it is partly around that. It's how I feel in myself, not what I know or what I think I know. And I very definitely think I know less and less. And that isn't an issue, because it's more how I am actually turning up, and turning up as close as I can get to describing it. But how I feel in myself, what I feel within my body when I'm experiencing something. So the solution, and this can sound a little trite, but it's also trite because it's true. The solution is in how I am, my being, rather than my doing or my knowing.